Well, tonight, the state's Office of Emergency Medical Services is investigating the circumstances surrounding a toddler's death in Winthrop. It happened last Friday. Now, after going into medical distress, an ambulance was called, but none showed up. It's just a tragic story. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Priscilla Casper.
And I'm Glenn Jones. The situation was the subject of a meeting today. Many Winthrop town leaders were involved in that meeting. It's an important story. We have team coverage tonight. Let's begin with NBC 10's Abby Nisgoda. She's live in Winthrop. Abby.
Yeah, guys, town officials addressing us after that hours-long meeting behind closed doors here today. They tell us it is way too early to speculate on what kind of impact not having an ambulance may have had on this tragedy. But one thing's for sure here, it is already raising a lot of questions about resources during medical emergencies.
It's one of the most difficult calls I've been on. I've been on for 33 years.
For the first time, we are hearing from the fire chief in Winthrop about the decision to take a 2-year-old to the hospital in his own SUV Friday after an ambulance wasn't available.
The death of a 2-year-old child is difficult.
The chief says Action Ambulance, the company contracted to respond, was already out on other calls, which he says was unfortunate timing. But the fact that mutual aid wasn't available either speaks to just how short-staffed the industry is.
It's not just a local problem. It's not even a regional problem. This is a national problem.
Seconds make a difference. Seconds can be life or death.
Boston City Councilor Aaron Murphy hosted hearings on the issue last year after Boston EMS had to shut down an ambulance in the city because they didn't have any paramedics to work on it. She says more resources are needed now.
It's not that the city isn't taking it seriously, but we have to put pressure before something as tragic that happened in Winthrop happens here in Boston.
Back in Winthrop, the town manager trying to reassure the community they are safe here and an ambulance will come if they call.
This was a situation where we had 2 ambulances that were dedicated, 2 calls that came in just before this call came in. So it was an unfortunate incident. We feel horrible about it, but yes, I believe we can provide the medical services needed for the town of Winthrop and their residents.
With that, representatives from Action Ambulance were present at this meeting here today, but we have yet to really hear anything from them. Town officials tell us they are fully cooperating with the state's investigation. We're live in Winthrop tonight. I'm Abby Nisgoda, NBC 10 Boston.
Abby, thank you. So here's the question we all really want to know. What actually happened that day that prevented the ambulance from getting to the child in time? Our NBC 10 investigator Kathy Curran is looking at the timeline and the emergency response requirements in that town. She's continuing our team coverage in studio tonight. Kathy, what'd you learn?
Well, Priscilla, when an emergency like this comes in, resources matter and every second counts. Winthrop contracts out its ambulance service, and when that little girl needed help, both ambulances in town were already helping other people, leading to a heartbreaking situation.
Winthrop got a 1 response along with engine 2 in the ambulance to Pleasant Street. 2-year-old child not breathing.
When the desperate call for help came in at 10:29 Friday morning for a little girl not breathing at this Winthrop home, the 2 ambulances in town operated by Action Ambulance were tied up and unable to respond. According to their contract, Action is supposed to provide 1 advanced life support ambulance with a response time of no more than 8 minutes and a backup basic life support ambulance within 15. But at the time of that 911 call, they were both already on medical calls that came in about a half hour before the little girl went into medical distress. The closest Action ambulance was at Melrose Wakefield Hospital, which is at least 20 minutes away. The situation becoming more urgent with every passing minute.
Step up that ambulance wherever they're coming from.
With no apparent help nearby, Fire Chief Scott Wiley put the little girl in the back of his SUV and started driving to Mass General, with 2 firefighter EMTs performing CPR the entire way. Mutual aid kicked in with an ambulance from Revere trying to meet the chief along the way.
Find out which way this ambulance is coming and we're going to do an intercept.
90+% of the time, people are attended to within minutes.
Dennis Cataldo with the Massachusetts Ambulance Association says in general, multiple calls can stretch resources, especially when they're already limited.
It only takes a few events to happen at the same exact time when you get stressed for resources, and you can't have a situation where you don't have availability.
In this case, the chief arrived at the hospital with the 2-year-old before the intercept with an ambulance ever happened. 23 minutes passed since the initial call for help, and unfortunately, in the end, it was too late. And the fire chief says for a town the size of Winthrop to have access to 2 ambulances is good, and that 99% of the time Action Ambulance does a fabulous job. Town officials say a mutual aid all call for help went out to the entire region for an ambulance. They received only 1 response. A state investigation is underway, and there's been no comment from Action Ambulance. Kathy Curran, NBC 10 Investigators.